G'day viewers, it's Peter from My Bonzo channel, and I've just recently purchased Skylum's Luminar 3. I reckon you could say I'm an amateur photographer. I like doing it, but maybe I'm not that great at it. And I don't know about you, but a lot of the time when I get home and check out my photos, they seem a little bit washed out. You know, the sky sort of doesn't look like it's even there. It's very pasty blue, and you know, the focus might not be 100%. And I've always wanted to buy some photo editing software, and I come across a good deal the other day, and so I bought Skylum's Luminar 3. I had a bit of a play around with it last night, and today's video I'm going to get into it a lot more deeply. I'm going to see exactly if it's as good as they say it is. So I want you to experience this video with me. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that you get notified of future videos. And okay, let's get on with it, okay? We'll see you at the photo editing booth. Okay, so let's just fire up Luminar 3 to see what this baby looks like. There she is. Like I said in the beginning, I did play around with it a little bit last night, and this is a couple of images that I not imported in, what they call it. I opened the images for a quick edit, and take this one for example. That's what it looked like originally. That's what it looks like now. You can even have this split image so you can see by sliding it across how the changes have taken effect. And then there's this other one. That's what it looks like now. This is what it looked like before. So yeah, I think that's a remarkable difference. But another great thing about Luminar 3 is they reckon it's a good way to organize your photos, and to do that we need to import them. Library, all photos, quick edits, recently added, recently edited, albums. Okay, so it must be folders. So we add a folder. Here we go. Now we're getting there. So elements. Okay. Lumix, that's my Panasonic camera. So if I click that folder, it would add all these folders within that folder, but I don't want to do that. I just want to add individual folders. So I could say add Adelaide and just add that folder, and you can see that populates that. And I'll just add another one, Anstey Hill. So add that folder. And let's add another one. Bali. Add that folder. I'll add a few more, and you won't have to sit through and watch me add it, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, so I've added all the folders that I wish to add at the moment, and as you can see, Luminar 3 organizes the photos really well, so you can see your photos a lot better. You have different views, so at the moment it's large, it can be largest, or you can have medium, and let's pick one that's got more photos in. You can also have small. So it's a great way to see which images you have, and then all you need to do is pick which one you want to edit. You can also go up and down using the plus and minus button. Alright, so let's have a look at, say for example, this one. So you double click on it, that brings it up, and then you've got your quick edits at the bottom here. So every time you click one it changes. So artistic portrait. Okay, that looks pretty crappy. You got your black and white, and you got a little slider here so you can adjust how much of that you want it to look, but none of that looks right for me. Oh, I've got to, yeah, there we go, that's why. It's portrait mode. So we want to get out of portrait mode and we want to go into landscape mode, I reckon. So go landscape mode and we try again. So you got, there you go, that looks so much better. Always helps to be in the right mode. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. If you have a split image, you can see your before and after. And you know, you can make it bigger to get a closer view. So to me, that is pretty good. And that was so easy. You could also do it a different way. Go back to the original image. So the best way to do that is image, adjustments, and you reset adjustments. So that's how the image was originally. And if you forego your Luminar looks at the bottom and you go to your quick and awesome, you make sure that your filters are at 100%, and then you go to your boost and you can just slide that up and you can see the changes as you do that. I love going all the way to the end. Some people say that's overdoing it, but I don't care. That's how I like it. You've also got a sky enhancer filter, so you can adjust your sky, and it just adjusts the sky. It doesn't adjust anything, any other part of your photo. It just adjusts the sky. So that looks pretty good to me. And then all you need to do is you export that file. Oh, I just added bloody Perosa tar. I want a new folder. There we go, new folder. Jeez, I'm a dickhead. Okay, new folder, and I'll put Luminar images just for now. So create that, add that folder, and that's in Perosa Trail. Okay, we'll work on that later. Still playing around. So if I go back, where was I? It was in Bali. Recently added, quick edits, recently edited. There we go. Recently edited. That was that one. Alright, now we export. We'll call it Warriors. And I'm going to put it where? Luminar images. There we go. So we'll save that. So now I've got a saved version of that image. Now let me see if I've got anything with the portrait in it. I think I got one in stuff. Okay, so we want library. Okay, so that brings in the filter at the bottom. This is the one. There's the one. See, like I said, I'm still learning. But once you get the hang of things, it'll be a piece of cake. So there's my lovely daughter. Let's see if I can edit that. So we'll go into edit mode. Okay. There you go. So that's what you're supposed to do. You've got that little bloody lock thing here, so you can unlock it. I want to get rid of the background a little bit because I'm sitting in there. And okay, so then that's done. Alright, now we go to edit and we'll do a quick and awesome. Probably don't want to go that far. Okay, then we'll do a clarity, see if that does any difference. Just maybe zoom up a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that looks pretty good about there. And then maybe have a look at what other filters we've got. Let's try a sharpening filter. Let's maybe just make it a little bit sharper. Alright. So let's look at that now compared to what it used to look like. I reckon that heaps better. Considering that I don't know what I'm doing, you can already tell that those images are a vast improvement on what they were. So now I'm just going to export that, and I'll call that nuts, and I'll put Luminar images. So that one's done, and let's have a look at another image. Go back to library, into stuff, and let's do a flower. How about that flower there? Okay, so and go edit, do a quick and awesome again. Quick and awesome is easily my favorite. Look at that. Got a bit of a close-up view. It's pretty nifty. And maybe a bit of clarity, so if that does a difference. Maybe not, so just a touch, And then we'll do the sky enhancer. That should make the rose or whatever that flower is pop a little bit more. And there's another one. Alright, and we'll save that. File, export. Don't know what the flower is, I just got flower. So now you've got your saved images, which you've exported, and you've also got your original images. So you can always go back and change it into something else. Let's have a look at one more. Go back to library, have a look, see if there's anything in Melbourne that we can play with. I'm not sure about night shots. Something with a bit of sky in the background, some clouds. What do we got? How about this one? Okay, so let's try that one. So do a quick and awesome, just boost that up a little bit. About there, I think looks alright. Enhance the sky a little bit. And might just add that sharpening filter. So you can try and sharpen things up a little bit. Alright, so what it looked like before, what it looks like now. We'll probably see if I want to bring this section here up a little bit. So we might have a look at high loot. So I'll just type in high key, there we go, high key. Let's have a look if that does anything. It just makes it a little bit brighter, so it increases your exposure a little bit. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so I'll export that. Let's call it Melbourne. Entity Hill. Okay, let's pick one. Try that one. Okay, so quick edit. We could do the Luminar looks. And that one's pretty cool. I just click in one button. Autumn colors, deep sky, warm sunset. I reckon I like the first one better. And if you wanted to play around with it a little bit, you've still got the little sliders over here. These are all the sliders that make that picture work, all the different filters. So you can say make the foliage a little bit greener, you can enhance that. Remember that it's 14 was what it was set at. So you can make that a little bit greener if you wanted to. Say for example, just do Command Z if you're on your Mac, and that'll bring it back to where it was, 14. Actually, I don't mind it a little bit more like that. Then I would save that. File, export, and just call it trees or tree. It's actually a gum tree, so it'll be better. So you can see how easy that is. That's pretty magic. If I've worked out because I imported a folder by accident the other day, and you can actually, which you couldn't in the original Luminar, but now you can actually remove a folder. And I think you click on that, and then you remove the folder from catalog, which removes just the folder and actually leaves all the files on your hard drive. Because if you delete forever, you delete everything. So you don't want to do that. So you can just remove the folder from Luminar. And the other thing that I love about this is, okay, say for example, if I go now into my Luminar images, and these are the images that I really like, then I could, it's got a star rating, so you can actually rate each image. So if I like, I'll give Nadia a 5-star, give that one a 4. I like this one, so give that a 4-star rating, give that one a 4-star rating. And then that organizes all your images. So if I go back to another folder, say for example, and I might want to work on this one, so I'd say give that one a 1-star rating. So I'll just say these are the images that I want to work on, give that a 1-star rating, give this one a 1-star rating. Okay, so that was the way you do it. So you go rating, descending, and your photos are now organized in by the way that you've rated your images. So obviously I still need a lot to play with, but it does look great. I like the star rating to organize the photos. I mean, that can make it a lot easier when I need to know which photos I want to work on, rather than go through every single file every single photo that I've ever taken. It is fairly easy to use. Like I said, today is the first time I've really got into it. Obviously, I've still got a lot to learn. But seeing as how I haven't used it for all that long, I'm pretty happy with the ease of use of this program. And I'm stoked that I did buy it. If you're thinking of getting Luminar 3, I'll leave a link down below. And yes, it is an affiliate link. But don't let that stop you. It's not going to cost you any extra at all, and it will help me out because I'll be using whatever profits I make to further my YouTube career. Because I want to make my videos better, not just for me, but for you guys as well. So that's Peter, my Bonzo channel. I'm signing off once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that you don't miss out on future upgrades. I'll see you guys next time. Catches.